lunges suck. Okay. Happy birthday, Navy. Back at the lovely, tough as nails, Oviedo, Florida, the best CrossFit gym in the Central Florida area. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Not quite sure what the workout of the day is going to be, or really what the structure is going to be yet. We'll structure it and build it together, John and I, before we get into it, because we were gonna back squat, but Monday's workout involves back squat. So that kind of puts a damper in the plans there. Also this morning, we went mountain biking earlier. We put 10 miles in on the trails. So the legs are already a little bit fatigued. All right, John, what are you thinking for the workout today? One thing I do know that we are gonna do is an EMOM. So we're just gonna do a little bit of technique work, but I don't think it'll be 100% HYROX today. It'll probably be a combination of some HYROX moves, but probably a lot of CrossFit today. We're not gonna do any wall balls today because tomorrow's workout is wall balls, dumbbell snatch, chest to bar pull-ups, a calorie row. Let's do 10. Let's do 10 calories on the ski erg.
You do a lunge?
Yeah, you want to do lunge with the bar? To recap that, Gabe, for the strength portion, since we are hitting a lot of legs next week and we don't bench a lot in CrossFit these days, we're gonna bench today. We're gonna do 5 sets, going a descending ladder. And then we're gonna do a 20-minute EMOM with 4 different movements. So for the sake of today, we will ski lunges, but in a back rack with the barbell. We'll do some toe to bar, which is a CrossFit thing. Unsure what we're gonna do for number 4 yet. We'll think about it while we get warmed up. Let's go hit some chest on International Chest Day, which is now Sunday. Don't let the haters tell you otherwise. No, so for years, we've always called Monday International Chest Day. Because, you know, right off the weekend, you go to the gym for the first time, you know, because most people only work out Monday through Friday, right? Yeah. So especially in high school, Monday through Friday, you go to the gym, take the weekend off, and then you get back to what's the first thing you want to do? You want to bench. Yeah, so we've always said that Monday is International Chest Day. Bench press is, in fact, my favorite shoulder workout. They say it's a chest workout, but it feels like a shoulder workout. Me and John had a big debate on this the other day. When you bench press, do you lay your head flat on the bench, or do you like kind of lift it up a little bit and like look up and out? You lay it flat? I don't know. I lift my head up a little bit and I'm looking out and up this direction. No matter how fit or unfit I am in life, as long as I can bench 225 for 1, it's a win. It's fun to do the ego lifts from time to time. I used to move that weight a lot easier at one point in life.
I wonder what Tyler does.
Tyler's a little bitch. Tyler's weak.
Damn, don't put that in the video.
I'm gonna put it in the video. I want him to hear it. I want him to watch the video and then text me and be like, what'd you say? You heard me.
You wanna go bench for bench?
Come run with me, little boy. Last set, 2 reps, 225. I recently got one of these, and they're still very hard for me, but I'm figuring it out. Oop. Hey, see that? Got it pretty smooth though.
Getting there. Getting there.
Yeah. Luke's gonna come back and not even recognize me. The Navy. All right, ski erg.
Your core's too weak for toe to bar and GHDs?
Probably. Over, box jump overs or just box jumps? So the final workout, properly named the Navy in honor of sweet, sweet Navy's birthday. We're gonna do a 20-minute EMOM every minute on the minute. So we've got 1 minute to get everything done. Once you complete it, the rest of the time is really rest. But if it takes you the full minute, then it takes you the full minute. 10 calories on the ski erg into barbell, back rack, walking lunges, into 15 toe to bar, killing the core, and then concluding it with 10 box jumps, 24 inches. We will go through the cycle 5 times until we hit 20 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. So let's get after it. Let's lock in, let's get it. Not every exercise has to be a ton of running. We did a lot of running this week. I ran on Tuesday, I ran on Friday, I ran yesterday. Kind of just wanted to do some technique work. But given that next week, or really just tomorrow, is all of the things I kind of wanted to practice. just get some more CrossFit workout in. You know? As long as we're working and we're moving, we're getting better. That's all that matters. I'm getting better at that. Makes me happy.
Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering who knows that someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering. Well, I'd hope that since we're here anyway, we could end up saying things we've always needed to say. So we could end up staying. Now the story's played out like this, just like a paperback novel. Let's rewrite an ending that fits instead of a Hollywood horror. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering knows that someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering knows that. How the hell do we wind up like this? And why weren't we able to see the signs that we missed and try and turn the tables? Now the story's played out like this, just like a paperback novel. Let's rewrite an ending that fits instead of a Hollywood horror. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday.
That was so fucking hard, man.
Want the mic?
Yeah, that EMOM was the real deal, man. That was hard. John said it best. First 3 rounds weren't bad. The last 2 were very tough, start to finish. Hello, Navy. Happy birthday to you. The ski was never really all that bad.
No, not too bad.
It was really just the lunges and the toe to bar.
Yeah.
The lunges, man, they kind of sucked from the beginning. But as we progressed deeper and deeper, it just became harder and harder. Not necessarily a HYROX workout, had HYROX movements, you know. And although the ski is the first event after the first run, we're not gonna be too tired when we get there. It's always nice to hop on that machine and spike the heart rate and make everything else after that suck. Because that's what's gonna happen come race day. I'm gonna get that first run out of the way. I'm gonna be amped up, full of adrenaline. I'm gonna get to that first skier and I'm gonna rip it hard. My heart rate's gonna get through the roof. So being able to be composed under pressure and transition from that to the second run into the second event will be very critical come race day. No time in the back half there to really take a second to let the heart rate settle. It was high and it stayed high and it never came back down. I think this wraps up week 7. This is week 7 of Road to HYROX. For 7 weeks, I've been working harder than I've ever worked in my entire life, and that feels so good internally, externally, getting a lot of different friends involved, which is just a very heartwarming feeling. But the grind is so real right now. You know, not every workout's gonna be super glamorous like the weeks previous. No running today, but just a lot of heart. EMOMs are my favorite structured workouts. It's very good for pinpointing something that you're weak at and making it a little bit better. So for me today, it was toe to bars. I actually don't know how many days out we are from HYROX, but it's getting closer every day. So with that being said, you guys know the drill. See you next week. See you next time. See you at the finish line.